Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And already we're underway here.
Deftly away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that pass just didn't quite work. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Osimhen. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot-stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He's found a way past. Palmer. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gravenberg. And that's been intercepted. Barella. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's picked out the run. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Gabriel gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Hakimi. Looking to play him in. He's onside. Oh, that's neat. And that's played in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barella. Aims beyond the defence. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Crosses it. He's got tall. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thuram shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's nice. Now, can he find a finish? Vinicius Junior. He's in plenty of space here. Nuno Mendes. Now Ruben Dias. That's a good ball out wide. Palmer tries making a foray down the right. There's no flag. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Palmer. Barella. And it's Palmer. Madrid finding their passes. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Palmer knocks it into space. And he's ended up in no man's land. Played into space.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up and...
He rises it! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Thuram. And it's half-time here. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Changement en cours.
Here we go again. Madrid changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Now it's Mbappe. Gravenberg. That's an imaginative pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Madrid different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. That's tidy. And this is Dembele. And this is Dembele. And it's Barella. Barella! Sticks it away! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And a chance! That's going to go a long way. Hakimi, who's set up one goal so far. More and more pressure on the ball here. And they can counter here.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 13, le numéro 9, le numéro 23, le numéro 8.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Le numéro 20.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
Le numéro 15, le numéro 6.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Gravenberch. Shot could be on. Belling. Pedri. Thuram. And Mendes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Changement pour
The
le
changes
Paris
then in
Saint-Germain.
quick succession.
Le numéro 25, le numéro 10. À leur place, le
Driving
numéro
forward.
3, le numéro
Dembele.
21.
Oh, this is a terrific run. It's a threatening. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go...
Big chance! Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gravenberch goes sliding in. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least...
And the shot! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Oh, brilliant save under real pressure.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's picked his way through. Very nicely done. And he whips it in. Tries to get it clear.
De temps additionnel.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That is great defending, so alert. Lukaku. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Matheus Cunha. Wood. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He is through here. Matheus Cunha. Oh, such a clever touch. Brilliantly cut out. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 38. Pour le
Stone test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Madrid did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. And he's in on goal! Plenty to aim at here. And it's Kimmich. And it's made its way to him. That is a brilliant interception. Cleared without complication. Gabriel. And it's Pedri. It's Bellingham. Good ball, good take. Timber is onto this.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
De Jong. Nuno Mendes. Ball is over the line. Indica. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Kimmich. Bellingham. And it's Pedri. Tries to play it through, and he's onside. Turns and goes back. Pedri receives it in a good position here. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Timber. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that is as far as they're going to go. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Timber. Bellingham. Mendes wins the duel this time. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end he's having a shot! So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now he's got space here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's looking wide. Threads one in. This looks promising. Places it. There's the shot! Cleared away. And that is it. Time for no more.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty? And he does it with poise.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
And so the captain steps up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Big character, big moment, big save. Lukaku is second man up. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
He just did what he was asked.
Thuram is third in line.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
The third man in the queue. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This to put them 2 up. And the lead is 2. The margin of error is 0. What poise! What noise! The keeper's guessed right, but couldn't keep it out. So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's saved! And it's over! So it has all ended in her. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of...
Thuram! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Hakimi could try cutting inside here. And that should get the job done. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Some really good ball movement. Vinicius Junior. The chance! Cleared away. That's good play. Pedri. Oh, he's played. And the shot! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior played into space. Hernandez cuts it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely shaped ball. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Gravenberch and Konate.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And back to the keeper they go. Hakimi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. There's the shot! He's scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe! And he was alert to it. Oh, that's nice. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Thuram. Gravenberch. Looking to play him in. Half an hour played now. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! They they've scored! And the comeback is complete! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Thuram demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Barella really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And they're quick to get it back. Konate, Thuram chasing after it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's fabulous. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That is ended up in no man's land. And that could set him on his way. He might be in here! And a chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vinicius Junior. And they've got rid. And the first half is done.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Jonathan, casquette bleue.
Here we go again. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Thuram. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, well played, well played. That's a little off target. Thuram.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now, this could be a chance. He has found the way through. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Great vision. And here's Mbappe. Shot could be on. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. And he can clear it away. Taken back almost at once. And it's Hakimi. Looking for options for movement. Drilled in low. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes. Hakimi. And he's searching through. Shot, surely! It's there! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20. Le
So,
numéro
time for
15.
changes on
Le numéro
both
9.
sides, actually.
À leur place,
Paris Saint-Germain
numéro
get
13.
themselves back into
le numéro
contention.
5.
Well, what
Le
a
numéro
difference a
19.
goal makes. Now all of a
Changement en
sudden
cours.
it seems the belief is back.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And it's Bellingham. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Goes for a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Gravenberch. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Lukaku. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's clever. De Jong. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way. Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Gravenberch. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's in a great position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
But he's certainly onside here. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's on it, can he get away? Osimhen. Now, can they get him away? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Additionnel,
And
une
he's
minute.
cleared it out of harm's way. We are into stoppage time. So that's it, it is all over. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Chers spectateurs,
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that,
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a little off target.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I have to say, Peter, that Lucas Hernandez has a wonderful approach to the game of giving everything for every outing, and I suppose his talents is a real show of that. A natural centre-back with his covering and pace to play left-back, left wing-back as well, and centre-back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. It's a good-looking delivery. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
And here's Mbappe. Szoboszlai has it out wide and in space. And he's quick to snatch it back. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to...
Chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vinicius Junior.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Bellingham. And he's managed to get rid. Caicedo knocks it out wide. Plays it in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And Mendes. And here's Barella. Barella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's a throw.
Szoboszlai. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Out to the left it goes. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Courtois sends that a long way. Now it's Mbappe. And he's forced to go back. Nicely spread. Now it's Osimhen. Mbappe! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Osimhen.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And they can counter here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's another good win of the ball. Danger averted for now. Played towards the other side. Nuno Mendes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's played it in low. That's going to go a long way. Nuno Mendes. And here's the chance to counter. Floated through. He's on it. Can he get away? Vinicius Junior. Great work on the overlap. Terrific header. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Changement.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's having a shot! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable action. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little...
Oh, smashing header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's been played through, and he's surging through, and the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Cleared away. Oh, that's nice. That's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. And it's Timber. Ball driven towards the far post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Now it's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Gravenberch. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's there to get it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Nuno Mendes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Thuram gets into a good position. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barella. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Now that's well seen too. Barella, 2 assists to his credit already. Now it's Szoboszlai.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Barella. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Thuram. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barella. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's dealt with that really well. He can get that clear. He's gone forward.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Barella. Gravenberch. Szoboszlai. And he shoots! That has been knocked clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Jong. Passing nice and neat. Played into space.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. Cleared without complication. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 13, le numéro 10, le numéro 9, le numéro 25, le numéro 4. À leur place, le numéro 11, Lukaku, le numéro 21, le numéro 5, le numéro 22, le numéro 6. Changement en cours.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. And he's certainly onside here. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Shot at goal! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Barella cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Lukaku. Rafael Leao. Showing good feet. Barella simply refused to be outdone there. And it's Hakimi. Lukaku. Barella. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, well played, well played. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Merci pour lui. Attention, changement.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. Lovely bit of skill.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. And he's intervened well there. He's through, now is he in? Lukaku! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. He has a look up. Van Dijk did just about, and can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deep.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is good alertness. Mbappe. Barella. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And Gravenberch. And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So it is still 0-0. Looking to play him in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior driving through the middle. Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Gravenberch gets a foot in here. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Timber. Vinicius Junior. So what can they make of this? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gravenberch gets into a good position. Ndika wins the duel this time. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gravenberch. Hakimi. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gravenberch plays it out wide. Mendes picks it up out wide. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that's... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Driving forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Osimhen. Vinicius Junior. And it's made its way to him. Fired deep towards the back post. And he's taking no chances there. Thuram. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's Barella. And Mendes knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe, can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. Hakimi, very nicely done. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Ndika, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're off again. So neither side has yet broken through. Palmer. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Chance here to counter. Played into space out wide, and he's certainly onside here. And it's Pedri. Osimhen, decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Osimhen is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Vinicius Junior plays it short. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Big chance! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And they can counter here. Well, that looks a good ball through. He's got away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Mbappe! And he's lost his man here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. Now this could be a chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, important interception. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Hakimi hurtling down that right flank. And he's had it nicked away. Played towards the other side. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! They've scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9. Le numéro
So,
13.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
À leur place,
So the first
le numéro
moment of
19.
real
Le
significance.
numéro 11.
Look, experienced
Lukaku.
voices need to be heard
Le
now,
numéro 6.
along with
Changement.
good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Wood looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And again, they run up against... There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Timber. Wood is sharing after that one.
Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well played and well cleared.
He's having a go!
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Flashes it across. Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Real chance! It's there! Do not write them off! Back they come! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Looking for options for movement, and he was alert to it. Played out to the right. Bellingham tries to play it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Asensio. Now, can they get him away? Crosses it in. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ndika kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good ball, good take. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shot a goal! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Simplicity itself.
Well, the defence were being far...
And that will be it. Madrid perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And already we're underway here.
Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have...
There's the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Barella.
That's good play.
That is good strength. Barella, he is onto this. Nice interception, well timed. Quality ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gravenberg promptly onto that, and that is that.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades, and I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Hakimi.
Ball driven towards the far post.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and
Back
keeper.
in once. He's got tall.
And that has left him in a heap.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Timber.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
And it's Barella. Palmer. And Gravenberch. And it's Barella. Now it's Wood. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Out towards the flank. Good ball, good take. Backward it goes. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. Barella really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's in a great position here. And for a moment, time stood still.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a fine interception. Gravenberch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe! Oh, good take in a good area. That is a brilliant interception. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cucurella cuts out the pass. Gravenberch is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Can he get on the end of this? That's been drilled in. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de bien vouloir prendre connaissance du communiqué envoyé par la police et qui s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. Cucurella. Looks to the other side. And it's Cucurella. Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, what has happened here? Barella.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's managed to get free. And here's Mbappe. Look at the space here. Tries a shot! Gravenberch. Mbappe. Hakimi. Wood under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, important interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is good alertness. Gravenberch.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Mendes. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 13.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Le
actually.
numéro 23.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Le numéro
Well,
20.
this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Asensio gets good distance on it. Passes short and sharp. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nuno Mendes. It's a searching pass. Gravenberg deals with that comfortably. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gravenberg. That's a little off target.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a good run he's making there. And there's green grass ahead of him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's on it, can he? Wood! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Pinches it off him. Spread neatly. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. They want to make the most of this turnover.
Short changes him with that pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that is as far as they're going to go. This looks promising. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8, le numéro 25.
Just eases him
À
off the
leur
ball.
place, le numéro 6, le numéro 5.
It's
Changement.
a sharp little ball here. Dink through. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 38. Pour
Into
le
extra
remplacer,
time we go.
Le numéro 4.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a threatening ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Courtois. Gravenberg kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. And he shoots! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Timber. And the shot's on here. Big chance! And he's there to clear it. Great ball, and he's in here. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de
Well, it
déposer
has
vos
been a
ceintures
punishing
dans les
game, both
trous
physically
institués dans
and
les
mentally.
axes principaux.
But does
D'abord,
either team have
merci.
what it takes to find the winner?
Attention, changement.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides... Decent chance! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Szoboszlai tries making a foray down the right. Szoboszlai is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram. Out to the left it goes. And he welcomes it in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's Bellingham. Showing great feet there. Szoboszlai picks it up out wide. Flashes it across.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. And he has done his bit.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
And stepping up, the skipper. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Vinicius Junior is second man up. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking for comfort. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
The third man in the queue. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Bellingham comes up, their fourth taker. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to save match point. Yes, that's how you do it.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Bellingham to end it here and now. He's buried it, and he's won it. Madrid have come through. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Chance here to counter. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Mbappe. And it's Barella. Played out wide. Szoboszlai wins the duel this time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, played through for the wide man. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vinicius Junior. And here's Osimhen. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Out towards the flank. Vinicius Junior. Palmer tries making a foray down the right. Palmer. Vinicius Junior.
And a chance! And he's done it!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Le numéro 10.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Thuram, and he's certainly onside here. That's going to go a long way. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he was alert to it. Szoboszlai. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played back in. Hakimi. Driven forward. Thuram chasing after it. Ndika gets over and intercepts. Mbappe. Madrid finding their passes. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Osimhen. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Throw in. Tries to get it clear. Thuram. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Barella is in a really good position out wide. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. And here's Mbappe.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Kimmich. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. No way through. Cucurella. Nice interception, his positioning was spot.
Tries a shot! They've done it!
Palmer, who's set up one goal so far. That's beautifully weighted. Always caught him in or out. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Palmer is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Now it's Barella. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vinicius Junior. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Kimmich. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Touré having a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he shoots! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 17.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want.
Thuram! Really well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And here's Thuram. Shapes to shoot! Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Played into the box. Timber with the clearance. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Thuram might just make this. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for a runner. Dink through. Now it's Barella. Thuram is onto this. Madrid suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
And he plays one through. And the flag has stayed. Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 6. Le numéro 23. À la place, le numéro
And he's
22.
running through.
Le numéro 10.
Might be danger
Le
here.
numéro 3. Le numéro 15. Changement.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Matheus Cunha, played out towards the right wing. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dembele, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Konate does really well to win the ball there. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Szoboszlai cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Can he finish? And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Lukaku clears. Looking for the run. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Timber. Rafael Leao gets into some space. And the keeper beats it away. Lukaku is there to clear. Asensio. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. De Jong. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Timber. Konate. Lukaku was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of
Temps
discipline.
additionnel, 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. Stood up well to him there.